Welcome back to our city. I'm pleased to be joined by Erin Kelly McGinnis talking about a softball tournament in April 16th, titled Play Ball for Miracles. Erin, one of the things how could I forget? I've known you so long. Erin, one of the things you opened up with in this show was talking about a little boy named Patrick who's about 7 now, and the event was started because of a blood disease he had. And I happen to have the good fortune of seeing Patrick at gymnastics every so often because he shows up there in the class after my daughter. So we get to say hello and we get to chat. I'm just curious, do you think he gets this? Do you think he realizes this, all of these players? I mean, 40 times 12 is 480. There's 500 people, 600 people coming out for this event for him. Do you think he gets it, realizes it?
I think he's starting to get it. I mean, he knows that he's out on the field every April. He knows he comes out and he knows that we're talking about him. And his brother, Nicholas, definitely knows a lot more and has said, you know, when is that tournament coming that Aaron does for Patrick? But Patrick this year has probably realized even more, and a lot of it has to do with the stuff that he's gone through, but he was stuffing envelopes this year. He's involved.
Oh, was he really?
So he's done a lot, and he'll say to his mom, hey, this is all because of me. So he knows, and he knows that the impact is so much more than just him, that so many other people are benefiting from everything. So it's nice to see him grow up.
It's funny, in a way, it's really good the way you say it, because 5 years ago I threw out the first ball, and now he's old enough to do it himself.
Yeah, you just come to watch.
I do. I come to watch. I come to stand there with him, but he throws the first ball out and he gets it there, and he's like learning baseball on his own. I'm sure his father's helping him as well.
He actually plays T-ball or Little League now, and he said he does gymnastics. They're all sports that he shouldn't really be doing, but they're high-risk sports.
Yeah, but he gets cut.
But you can't live in a bubble. So
now, one of the things about you talked about the winners. There's different winners in the divisions. Do the division winners play off or no?
Yes, every team is guaranteed to play 3 games, and then the top teams in each bracket end up going to a championship game. And
the 3 games you play, what is it? Just the best record in those divisions for those 3 games?
ASA breaks everybody up into brackets. It's luck of the draw what bracket you end up in, and then it's whoever has the best record going into it will play in the championship game.
And then it's a single elimination after that?
You could be undefeated all day, lose the championship game, and lose the tournament.
Okay.
So
that's the way it works. And then there's your trophy presentations at the end?
There are trophies at the end.
There is, for the winning teams.
For the winning teams. And the runners-up.
And the runners-up. Now, this is always a good question, because if people don't want to play, but they want to help, what avenues do you make for that, or there are none?
Oh, please come help. Well, in addition to the games that are going on, there's the food that's there. We have prize raffles and 50-50 raffles going on. There's T-shirt sales. There's just trying to keep time with the tournament. I've got people at every field watching not so much watching the umpires, but watching the games and giving the umpires like time checks so that they know when to end each game, because everything's run on a time schedule. I mean,
so games could end before they're over?
It's a 30-minute time limit for every game.
Oh, there is. So you got to have the game over in 30 minutes.
Game's over in 30 minutes, whether you're done or not.
No matter what the score. Whatever the score is,
whatever the score is at the end of 30 minutes, it goes back to the last full inning you played.
Okay.
But it's a one-pitch tournament, so after 30 minutes, you could be in your 7th inning.
And most of the games get that far along anyway, right? So, tell me some of the sponsors of the event.
I've got the Elizabeth, New Jersey Firemen's Federal Credit Union has sponsored since day one. They're amazing, and no, it's got nothing to do with my dad. He's not.
I'll be glad to hear that.
He's not on the board.
Okay.
So, they sponsor All Hands Tees, which is actually a fireman, an Elizabeth, New Jersey fireman. His company, they do our T-shirts. ASA, like I said, I can't do it without ASA. And Week Fern, even now that they've moved out of Elizabeth,
no, they haven't moved out. They're still there. We're actually getting back. They're getting back.
They told me they were leaving.
No, it's probably just one division, but the warehouses and all those folks are staying.
So, but they all our food comes from Wakefern every year or so.
Oh no, that's staying. We cut a deal on the new warehouse. So
See, that's awesome.
yeah, so they'll be here. You're also doing another event, I'm told, in August with the Somerset Patriots. Maybe you can explain that event as well.
Well, Play Ball for Miracles actually teamed up with the Somerset Patriots this year, where they sent their mascot out. We actually got really lucky last year because we had a couple mascots roaming around that we didn't even know were coming. But the Somerset Patriots sent their mascot last year, and then when it came time to plan the tournament this year, teamed up with us, asked us what our ultimate goal is, and we planned on August 5th a miracle night at the Somerset Patriots. They're playing the Long Island Ducks. Again, I'm from Long Island, but not planned.
You're an Elizabeth girl.
I am.
You live in Long Island now. You're married, but you're an Elizabeth girl. Let's not get carried away here.
But ask my husband that. That they're playing the Long Island Ducks, and before the game, there's a presentation. If I survive, there's a presentation to the Elizabeth Fire Department, Credit Union, and to ASA for all the work that they've done for the last 7 years.
And this is going to be held at the Somerset Patriots Stadium or in Long Island?
It's at the Somerset Patriots Stadium. They're all in on it. And there's sales of tickets. If the tickets are bought through Play Ball for Miracles, part of the money will go towards the 2012 tournament.
Oh, the 2012 softball tournament?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because it's after, so August, so we'll use it for the next year.
Okay. And what day is that scheduled for again?
August 5th.
Now, if people want to get tickets to that, what do they do?
Come to the park on
Come
April
to the park
16th.
on April 16th.
Come to the park on April 16th. We'll have tickets there. They're being sold at the Credit Union at Fire Headquarters. And if you ask anybody who has anything to do with the tournament, they can probably get you tickets.
And special appreciation awards are going to be given out that night. Do you know who's getting them already?
I know that Jay Flanagan will be there from the Elizabeth, New Jersey Credit Union, the Firemen's Credit Union. I believe Keith and some of the other umpires will be there for that. And as far as I know, those are the only ones we're giving out. But we are partnered with Children's Specialized Hospital to run the event. So
you never know; they may wind up giving out some awards that evening as well. Now there's a super cash raffle. Is that a big deal?
There's a super cash raffle for the tournament in April. We've been in the process of selling tickets or getting tickets ready for sales from now until the tournament day. It usually raises, the winner last year walked away with over $1,000. And the rest of the money we take and we give to the family of a New Jersey fireman who has a child that is sick or needs special needs or whatever. Used to go to the McNabb family. The McNabb family won't take the money. They've asked to, every year we accept nominations to find a new family of a child who could use the money for whatever reason. We're not saying go pay your bills with this. It's just how, we know that you deal with a lot and we want to help.
That's a good thing to do. And so there's a committee that decides which fireman's family could benefit from that.
There's a committee that needs nominations. If I don't get any nominations, it gets a little harder. And
right.
As of right now, we don't have any for this year. And I know there's people out there, so please, if anybody knows anyone, just let us know. Their names aren't released, so.
Are there tickets on sale at this present time for this event?
There are raffle tickets on sale at the Credit Union, on every tour of the Elizabeth Fire Department, and several other locations. Like a lot of the people who work with Play Ball for Miracles have taken them out to either their cities or the Westfield Fire Department has some, and there's 2,000 tickets. So
tell me about some of the people that are really close to you in working this event, besides the McNabb family and I know your father is there from the very beginning as well.
My dad doesn't have a choice.
Oh, he's, well, yeah, I'm sure he does.
The people who I can't live without at this point are the Sherriers. Joe Sherrier is a firefighter. His wife Liz is there every year. They're neighbors of Patrick, but they've stepped up every year and been there. Of course, the Parks Committee. Without Timmy Burns and Tom Langen, nothing would get done as far as the fields go. And my umpires, God, I don't even know half their names, and they're there every year. And I feel bad. 650 people, guys. I'm trying.
650 people, yeah, and the umpires always show up and they get the games done. I don't think I've ever worked a one-pitch game. I worked a lot of softball games, but one pitch is a fast-moving game. Now, one umpire works the game, right?
Depends on the game. Sometimes there's 2. Championship games definitely have 2.
Okay. And it's one pitch, ball or strike. So in most cases, you got to hit the ball.
You're either going to be out, walk, or hit.
Where can people call for more information if they wish to donate, be a sponsor, get involved, or actually have a team and play ball for Miracles?
You can always reach me at 347-7421.
Is that a 908 area code?
It is a 908 area code. I'm answering my phone from now until April. And again, the Play Ball for Miracles at yahoo.com is the best place to reach us.
Erin, I want to thank you for all of the work you do for Play Ball for Miracles. Children's Specialized Hospital does a great job in our county, and plus the other hospitals without mentioning them all. But truly your fundraising and your ability to pull all these teams together, 40 teams is a big deal.
We're hoping.
Well, good luck. I look forward to seeing you on April 16th there early in the morning with Patrick and throwing out the first ball.
Yes.
Thank you for joining our city. For Miss Erin Kelly McGinnis, I'm Chris Bolwage. We'll see you next week on another edition of Our City.